He didn't answer. Where do we go, dude?
Show me the other way, you know?
Okay, oh shit, I need to show you the other way. Oh my god, hold on.
You turn left, go all the way at the end where the warehouse garage.
No problem. In here, you know.
In
here? Okay, do why not you here?
Well, because I can't fucking feel.
Fuck you, dude. Okay, fuck you, bye.
What up, dude?
You look good.
What up, boy? What up, vlog? We haven't hit a training vlog since Gold's 2020.
Bro, 2020, I was just telling Chad, we were just talking just now, and he was telling me how, you know, right now he feels like he's at like kind of like a clean slate reset, and he's about to take off again, and it like flashed me back to 2020, January of 2020. We were at Gold's, he brought literally like the OGs out. You came out with like the OGs. We were all in the posing room, we were standing there. And it was like right around the time that Beyond Built was like, I mean, you guys were moving for a second, but it was like still fresh a little bit.
Bro, at that point, Far and I weren't even business partners. It was just me. At that point, it was Beyond Built. It was just me, and that's where I met Far. And I was like, yo, dude, this is what I want to build. This is my fucking vision. And like, we partnered up like 3 to 4 months after that.
Bro. And since then, they've been on the go. And right now, I'm really excited to see where they're going next because Chad's got some ideas, Farshad's got some ideas. They got some things set in place, and Beyond Build, baby. I'm telling you.
What matters is you going pro right now. So let's do that.
He's doing his warm up. Look at him.
This doesn't count.
You could have done 3 more, but that once the reps start slowing down, and that's why when you go back into prep, I'm like, I know it's a little tricky because like. You've been going through a different kind of path, but like one of the things you have to focus on is that's 3 RIR, right? You do that with legs, all of a sudden it's like, okay, 2 sets is probably, it's not what it was on another training session, but like it's enough to get you like, okay, I did something. That's the big thing. The rep drop off is fine. It's just that's the easier way to gauge. It's like, okay, Far said 10 to 20. Okay, I pick a weight that if I went all out, 20 is the number, but I'm gonna stop 16, 17 because that's the rep RIR.
Yeah.
Do you know why we'd use RIR though? You know why?
Why do we do it?
So it's real simple. I start a training block. The relative intensity is the lowest it's gonna be. Then you accumulate volume and fatigue over time. We push you into like you almost like peak volume intensity.
Right.
You back off. That gives you the opportunity to adapt appropriately. And 2, it gives you the opportunity to potentiate on the next block and the next block, and then actualize your gains. Rather than what most people do, which is they train for failure all the time. It's like anything else.
recovery is super unpredictable.
Yeah, it's like people are like, yo, I'm always adapting. I'm like, okay, you have to optimize to see the results.
100%.
You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah. So it's like you gotta be patient. And I think that's tricky.
It's like in your training block, you'll see progress will look like this, and then you'll back off, and then you'll start off again.
But your baseline
Rather
starts
than-
higher. That's what general fitness is.
Yo, it's so crazy though because like mentally for me, and I'm sure this is like this for a lot of like people right off the rip when they start new on blocks that go like that. It's like when you start here and you go to there and then you get to drop off. It's like mentally like I don't want to fucking drop off.
But you're not
because
dropping
I'm
off.
going and like right around that like when we get to like 5 sets of shit and like high reps. I'm like, dude, I'm feeling good. I'm tired of shit, but I'm feeling good, and I'm feeling like I'm getting worked, and I'm worked out, and I'm like, yo, and that's what I feel like is me working hard.
You're getting there, yeah.
Then that drop off, bro, it plays a fucking game with me, and I'm like, damn, I feel like I'm taking a step backwards, but the first prep, like doing that and following that, and after several text messages,
How many rough days of prep did you have? Realistically, training-wise.
Training-wise, okay, look, physically, a handful.
There you go.
Mentally,
A lot. That's different.
Fuckload.
But like physically, you had like less than 5.
yeah.
But that's the reason we do that is because I know psychologically there's already all the things going on. So I'm like, let's make training hard to the point that you can progress, but not hard to the point where if my mind and my physical go, you're in the gutter. If my mind's kind of rough, but I have a good training session because I'm training appropriately, guess what? It's very easy to just get back on the wagon. And you're not always gonna like training, but at some point you gotta understand like, I'm trying to do this now and forever. there's gonna be some rough moments.
I did this shit. I genuinely believe people's reps are hard because they just train too hard and they hit their wall faster. But when you hit your wall in training, shit sucks. Because it's the only thing you get to look forward to each day.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think that's where I started when we first started. So I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna try to be like super impressive on my weight and everything else, and then I just gassed myself so quick. And then my mind started playing games where I'm like, damn, like I still have another set of this. I'm only doing 3 sets. Yeah. But that whole, like, everything that you guys have taught from the get-go, like, if just staying to the program is like key. A wise man once said that the true test of an individual's technique and skill and experience in the gym is their ability to take a set to 15 to 20 without technique breaking down. Let's see if Joe has what it takes.
Training at the YLA gym. Do you know what YLA stands for?
Your left ass cheek.
You lack ass. So track your elbows back as much as you can. Yup. Then bring it down against your body. And then up against your body. Elbows back, elbows back, elbows back. Then come all the way down. Sheesh. It's too heavy now, isn't it?
A little bit. It's like, damn. What?
You know why though, right? You know why though, right? Because when you're in this position here, your tricep isn't going to be under as much of a stretch as it is back here. And if we start the movement in a more disadvantageous position, we're going to get more out of it. It's like taking your dumbbells here for the bench. You're going to get more out of the movement.
100%, bro. The second you told me to pretty much retract my elbows back like that and then keep that rope to my body, I was like,
It's a
okay.
secret they don't tell you. But like, think about, you just did the JM press, so think about that position that you got your elbow in. You're in that same position here in a different way. At least 5 DMs a week telling me how do I look like going. Oh, I done that thing.
Yeah, that's kind of dope. That's kind of dope.
So,
Who wouldn't want to look like this shit? Look at this guy.
so something to understand is context, right? You've been training for how long?
10 plus years.
10 plus years. Yeah. So consistency is the game.
Consistency is the key.
But these last 2 years and the last 24 months, even the last 12 months, you would develop like crazy. But a lot of people have the belief that if you train that long, or you are this advanced, or you are that developed, you can't make that much progress. Tell them why they're wrong, bro.
Oh, you absolutely wrong. Because I'm going to tell you what, like you said, I've been training for 10 plus years. After athletics and sports were over, got right into the weight room because that's where I thrived the most. And throughout those 10 years of working out, I was working out as a trainer, right? For what I knew, and I built a solid base, but never think that like just because you've been training for so long that you can't go beyond that. You know what I'm saying? Understanding different rep ranges, different schemes, getting introduced new blocks in your training and stuff like that is absolute key. And yeah, anybody that says like, oh, I haven't been training for 10 plus years, so I can't look like that, or I can't do this or get that, bro, you're absolutely wrong. Trust me. Stick to a plan, get on a structured program, training, diet, and you can do far more than you believe. And to be honest, right now, I feel like I've come a long way, and I have, but I'm excited to see where we go next because I understand that now, and there's nothing you can't fucking tap into if you just understand that 100%.
But the thing is, in the last 2 years, have you trained less than you ever have in your life? In terms of volume.
Oh yeah.
In terms of how much you do.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like why? It's because I had to learn and understand that rest and deload, like we were talking, is big component in your training and your recovery and things like that. So going from training every single day, doing rep ranges from 15 to 20, sometimes even 25 to 30, to just kind of exhaust myself, because mentally that's what I thought was like a good workout, was just being exhausted afterwards. And boy, was I wrong. I mean, I was doing that for so many years, and you know, I had a great physique, like I said, and anyone that followed me on Instagram knows, like, I was posting workouts every day, and like, I did have a great physique. But again, like, once you start like implementing in structure and like taking those rest days and things like that, and calming down the volume, tricking your body a little bit, and like not just overdoing it all the time, it's gonna respond, and it's gonna respond in the right way.